2 years ago, the United States created U.S. Africa Command. This consolidated U.S. military activities in Africa that previously were conducted by three different commands: European Command, Central Command, and Pacific Command. As we start to reflect on the 2 years that Africa Command has been in operation, and we get ready for the change of command expected in the next several months from General Ward to likely General Ham, I think there's a few important things that policymakers and military professionals need to understand about Africa. First, as a concept, I don't find Africa itself that useful to think about the 54, 53, or 52 countries that exist geographically within Africa. The U.S. officially recognizes 53 countries. Other countries recognize 54 countries that exist. The African Union has 52 countries. And so as we start to think about Africa geographically, the continent, we need to do better in terms of our thinking. Often, this leads to thinking in subregions such as ECOWAS or SADC, which can be more helpful because I think it's essential to understand that Algerians likely have more in common with the French than they do with Kenyans. When it comes to economy, one truism for Africa might be the importance of natural resources. Unfortunately, industry is largely focused on extractive industries, and so while it has been essential during even the economic downturn that production of gold and platinum and diamonds and oil and natural gas has continued, we haven't seen the corresponding investment in manufacturing, which has the ability to actually create the jobs and raise people that live in Africa out of poverty. Third, when we start thinking about Africa, it's important to understand the different social connections that exist. Africa, again, is extremely diverse. South Africa is largely the exception in thinking about many different things. But when we start to design programs and policies, we need to recognize that each country has its own unique national problems, and while there are neighbors that might share similar problems, that fundamentally what Africa Command must do is translate regional challenges back into national programs. And the best way to do this is by working through the U.S. Embassy. It's the country team that has the best understanding of what's happening on the ground. The ambassador has the best working relationship within that country, and that's something that the future needs to really be dominated by.